I actually always wanted to start a YouTube channel initially, but I just didn't have that morale yet. I mean, I needed that extra force, extra push, extra force. Anyone, but sha sha sha. I guess I just needed motivation to start, and I was lucky enough to get great motivation from my friend, and he has helped me up till now. So, guys, I girl TJ, and on this episode, I will be telling you guys about my achievements so far. You know, they always say celebrate the little wins. So, yeah, who am I not to celebrate the little wins? So, I'm telling you guys how far I've grown, starting from my YouTube channel, studying my dream course, my spiritual growth, my personal development. I mean, my personal growth, of course, and my self love. I think self love is actually meant to be like under personal growth, but there's something about self love that a lot of you don't know, I guess. Okay, so on this episode, I'm telling you guys how far I have come. So when I started my channel in 2021, that was in October. I think October or November. I feel so sad because I don't even know the exact date, but yeah, between October and November, I started my YouTube channel, and trust me, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all because I think I started with about 40 something subscribers. I mean, I was able to get like 40 something subscribers within a month. Yeah, and then kept growing. I know it was at 57 subscribers for like a long time. Then we now moved to like 90 something, I think 90, 92, 97, I don't know. But it was there for a longer time. So it was really frustrating for a new YouTuber. I mean, I didn't even know how to cope. I don't think I was emotionally stable then because I wanted it to grow. I mean, I was looking at it um from a very bad perspective because my aim was Joy, you need to have up to so amount of subscribers. Your views are not even going up, and I had to take a chill pill because bro, you're just starting. You don't expect your channel to just grow from the scratch like it has been there for long. So I had to look at it from a different perspective. I mean, just focus on my content and then be able to create more content and put it out there. So yeah, it wasn't easy convincing people. Not like I sat them down and told them to subscribe to my channel, but having sending my links, my videos, and all of that to people. The most annoying part is when you actually know that you've sent it to someone and then they don't even look at it. But it's normal because I do it sometimes, not because we don't want to look at that content, but you can get busy, you can even overlook, you can even forget. But some people just they don't even care about you, and it's normal. I mean, that's part of life. So I had to just, buckle up and continue. Then 2022, I started schooling, and like I said, my school don't let smartphones, so I had to go on a very long break from my YouTube channel, and it really affected it really affected my channel because I wasn't consistent. I wasn't uploading videos. I wasn't doing. My channel was just dormant, so it was really bad. But I tried my best whenever I was given any break. I tried my best to always put out a content before going back to school, and I also took a risk. I took a very big risk making a vlog at school. And it's funny how, as risky as that moment was, that video has actually been growing a lot. I think that's the video with the most views on my channel. So yeah, thank God. At least I didn't give up then. It wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy making a vlog in school. Wow, it wasn't easy. But I was able to do it. Don't ask me how I had my phone in school, don't. But I was able to make a video in school. So yeah, so far so good. My channel has been doing well. I mean, for a YouTuber that hasn't even been in the game for long. My channel has been doing well. Overall, my channel has like plus 5k views. Yeah, 5 point something k views, and I'm really impressed because it's not easy. It's really not easy. And then the most tasking part is when you actually have to think of a content. Before I actually put out something, I write it down. Yeah, I write it down and then I have to look at it again. Sometimes I have to ask my friends, "Whoa, what's up? Can I put this out? Would this be good? Would people want to look at this?" And all of that. So yeah, I write those things down and I go through them. I make researches. I watch videos on them, and if it doesn't click well, I just I beg you forget, you can't make this video. Then I look for something else. So yeah, looking for a niche, yeah, it's crazy. It's actually very tasking. That's why it's good to consult people. That's one. And then another thing is editing. You see, editing. The first time I actually started my YouTube channel, I didn't edit. I didn't even know how to edit a video. So I wasn't editing myself. I think like the first two videos or first three videos, I wasn't editing them myself. My friend was helping me edit them. I didn't even know how to do the whole transition thing. It was really tasking. And when I watch videos, I'm like, how are they doing this? How? I mean, well, now I can do it. And even though I'm not so good at it, I mean, I'm actually a lot better than I was some years ago. So yeah, now I can actually edit my videos myself. I do the editing myself now actually, and then making thumbnails for my channel. Ah, you think you're actually creative until you want to make a thumbnail for your channel. You will be so dumbfounded. Where does this picture go? Where does this highlight go? Are these colors blending? Are these colors okay? It's tasking sometimes. Then the most of it is promoting your nobody will help you. That's the very sad truth. Now I know why some artists are depressed because they have to put out their music videos, their links to start with out there, and then some people don't even look it up. And that's what I'm going through because not everybody will actually look at my channel. Not everybody wants what I am putting out there. Some people naturally they don't like you. So I don't know who doesn't like me, Shasha, but some people they will not look at your channel. If you like send them that particular link 1 million times, they will not look at it. And you just have to move on. I mean, you still have to share your videos, you still have to share your links in spite of what you're going through. So yeah, I usually send everyone on my WhatsApp contact list the links, and then I put it out there on Instagram. I send it to my Snap. You see, Snapchat. Snapchat is the worst because everybody feels it's a streak you're sending. Everybody feels you're just sending snaps. My dear, look at that link. Click on that link and watch my video. But those who do it, thank you. Those who do not, you move on. Then Facebook also. I'm not on TikTok, and a lot of people wonder why I am not on TikTok. TikTok is a lot to handle. So let me just manage the ones I have right now. So yeah, promoting your video, nobody's going to help you. Promoting your channel, nobody's going to help you promote your channel unless God sends a Messiah. But my dear, you have to do it yourself. Even if your video is on 200 views for 10 months, that's almost not possible. Sha. But yeah, even if it takes that long, my dear, you still have to do it all by yourself. You get your shit together and you put out your thing yourself, all by yourself. I repeat, nobody's going to help you out. Next is my dream course, and I'm a nursing student. To me, it's actually an achievement because I have actually always wanted to be that nursing student, not just a student, but to be a nurse in quotes. And yeah, I have achieved it because it's not easy, man. It's actually not easy to be a nursing student. It's not even easy to be a nurse on its own, but that's life now. You just have to choose your own difficult path and then go with it, get your shit together, and you're good to go. So yeah, I term this an achievement because I know a lot of people who actually wanted to be nurses and life just has its own face. I mean, life just happens, let me put it that way. And they are not. When I say a lot of people, I don't mean, when I say people, I don't mean random people, I mean people I know personally. Yeah. So it's either they actually started and along the way it got difficult and they just gave up, or along the way something just happened, they failed an exam and they had to go back to second year or something, so or maybe some of them didn't even get the course to start with, and then time is going. But it's actually never too late, to be honest, never too late. So yeah, I'm grateful to God. I was able to get nursing and I am studying it, and even though it's not easy, it's actually more tasking because I am in the kind of school I am in. Naturally, Madonna will stress you, but what can we say? You just have to endure, persevere through, and succeed. And the fact that nurses are actually hotcakes now, that's what everybody says. It's obvious, but yeah, that gives me more morale to want to study nursing. At least I know that I'm not just going to school. School is actually going to, I mean, I'm not just going to pass through school. School is actually going to pass through me. I hope. Okay, so next is my spiritual growth. This is a very, very big achievement. Yes, yes, it actually is. Because if you're not serving God, I mean, if you're not loving God, I wonder who you be loving. So yeah, this is actually a very big achievement to me because there was a time I was really, really backward. I'm not saying I was murdering people or I was doing it a lot, but yeah, I had to come back to God. I'm something like, in summary, yeah, I had to put in a lot of efforts in my spiritual life because if I don't, I mean, I'm still young. If I don't do it now, I wonder when I'll do it. Not when I'm a lot older and trying to rest, then I'll be thinking of where to find God. You know, it's not easy. Trust me, serving God is not easy at all. Doing all He asked us to do is not easy, but it's worth it in the end. It's worth it. So I'm not saying you shouldn't have a social life, because when I was telling someone about spiritual growth, they just feel once you're serving God, you don't have a social life. You haven't seen people who turn their social life to, spiritual growth. Like they just merge it and then it's a beautiful thing. You can actually have your fun, but what is your own kind of fun? You get. So your own kind of fun defines how your relationship with God would actually be. It's not just by carrying fine face. And in the long run, yeah, it's actually been a very beautiful journey, even though it's not easy. But it's beautiful because it's worth it in the end. And I have actually seen that He is with me, yeah, because I've seen His grace, I've seen His favor. I've seen His favor. I say that again. I've seen His favor because having God's favor upon your life is a thing. Or there's a kind of experiences I've had that you can just tell it's good. You can obviously just tell it's good because it could be anybody, but it wasn't you. Let me use myself. It could be anybody, but it wasn't me. That's God's grace now. That's God's favor upon my life and His mercy above all. So yeah, I urge you all to go to God because if you're not with Him, I wonder where else you will be. So yeah, my spiritual growth is a big. This is actually among all of the achievements I'm telling you guys about. This is actually a big one. So next is my personal growth, and I really don't have much to say about this because I mean I just don't have much to say about this. But yeah, this is also an achievement because personally I noticed I have grown. I've grown emotionally. I've grown. I'm still learning here, but I believe compared to how I was then, I've grown emotionally. I've grown yeah, even physically. I've grown mentally, I've grown intellectually. So yeah, I mean it's actually a thing of joy because the way life is now, if your mental state is, unstable, I don't think you're going to really go far. So yeah, I believe I can handle now. I can handle a lot of situations I couldn't handle then because of how I've grown. How did I even grow? Exposure, kind of people I talk to, the kind of people I know. I don't really read books, but when I try to read books, I don't read books, but I am trying to. I mean, it's still part of the learning phase, part of the growth. So yeah, reading books actually helps. But personally, I am not really a book person. I think all my life I've read just like two, three books. Yeah, two of them were Joe Austen's books, and yeah, they've actually helped a lot. That was just like last year, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, books, the kind of people I talk to, the kind of people I follow. I don't mean literally following them. I mean the kind of people I look up to. I won't really say they are my mentors, but in a way, yeah. So yeah, I mean that has helped my personal growth. At least I can handle a lot of situations I couldn't handle.
So next is self-love. Last but not the least, self-love. Self-love, yeah, I actually wanted self-love to be under personal growth, but yeah, self-love on its own is actually different. I embrace self-love a lot because if you don't love yourself, you won't even know which manner of love is right, and you won't even know if someone else is loving you well. When I say loving you well, I don't even mean your significant other. I'm talking about even your siblings, even your family, even your friends, yeah? Your friendships, your relationships, and all of that. So, yeah, I embrace self love a lot because if I don't love myself, who will love me? So, compared to then, I always used to talk down about myself. Like, this is something I can do. I mean, I'm giving an example here. This is something I know I can do, but because of how I won't really say it low self esteem, but I wasn't so confident in myself, so I was just nah, Joy, you cannot do this. Leave this for those who can do it. Even this YouTube channel, I guess one of the things that made me not to even start it immediately, or rather long ago, was because I was really, really poor in like self confidence. Yeah, I didn't even have a lot of self confidence. I always needed validations from people. Someone who loves herself won't even care what others have to say. So yeah, I've gotten the help of that. Mm-hmm. I've gotten the help of that. I'm not saying you don't need consent once from people, but sha sha sha. Self love is the key. I mean, if you love yourself enough, you will know exactly what you deserve. You know exactly what you want. You even go for it. So I have grown a lot in that aspect, and I know when someone is treating me genuinely. I know when someone is not even here for my, for my well-being. Like you just want to benefit whatever and go. But yeah, do well to love yourself always, because nobody will love you better. Okay, guys, thank you all for always coming back. For those returning subscribers, thank you for the new subscribers. Do well to leave your comments, do well to like, do well to share this video, and what else? Subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, by the way.
Hey, oh God, only one video. I never even go anywhere.
And to grow spiritually. English will embarrass you. Very great nurse. Oh, can you do this?